So allowing the body to rest, allowing your muscles to relax and grow soft, letting any tension or stress that's held in the body go. And allowing the mind to rest, letting any concerns or thoughts of the upcoming days go. Thoughts or concerns of the days past, you can let all of that go as well, and just rest. Right here and right now, with this present moment experience. And let your heart rest, vast and open like the blue sky. And breathing in and breathing out, bringing awareness and attention to the breath as it enters the nose and leaves the nose. You might notice a dry or a cool sensation arising from the nose. Perhaps noticing the temperature slightly different in one nostril over the other, or you might be breathing in more air through one nostril over the other. And allowing awareness to expand to include the back of the throat, noticing the breath as it touches the back of the throat. You might notice a dry or a tingling sensation arising there. You might notice the temperature changing from cooler to warmer as you inhale and exhale. And allowing awareness to expand again to include the rib cage expanding and contracting with each breath. There might be sensations of clothing moving to adjust with the rising and falling of the body as you inhale and exhale. Perhaps also noticing the shoulders rising and falling with each breath. The upper back moving out as you breathe in as you breathe out. You might also notice the abdomen rising and falling with each breath. The lower back moving out as you breathe in as you breathe out. And as you inhale and exhale, you might also notice the body straightening up slightly on the in-breath and leaning forward slightly on the out-breath. And so we'll rest right there just for a few moments, maintaining awareness on the sensations of the breathing process. From the nose, the back of the throat, the chest and shoulders and back and abdomen, and any other sensations that you might notice arising as a result of the breathing process. And just rest, breathing in and breathing out. And now, while maintaining awareness on the sensations of the breath, from the nose to the abdomen to the nose, allow awareness to expand again to include sensations of clothing against the shoulders, noticing the arms against the body, the hands resting against the body or touching each other. You might also notice sensations of clothing against the back, the weight of the body against the chair or cushion, mat or floor. You might also notice sensations of clothing against the legs and the feet against the mat or the floor. And while maintaining awareness on all of that, you might also notice sensations arising from the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, noticing sensations arising from the back of the head and the ears, expanding through the cheeks of the face, noticing any sensations arising from the cheeks of the face, the lips, the nose and the eyes, sensations arising throughout the forehead, and awareness expanding through the top of the head, noticing any sensations arising from the crown of the head. And so we'll rest right there just for a few moments, maintaining open awareness on the sensations of the breath, from the nose to the abdomen to the nose, and sensations arising throughout the body, from the top of the head to the bottoms of the feet. And just rest, breathing in and breathing out. And now, while maintaining awareness on the sensations of the breath, from the nose to the abdomen to the nose, sensations arising throughout the body, from the top of the head to the bottoms of the feet, allow awareness to expand again to include any sounds which might be available during this present moment experience. And if you can hear sounds from my side of the experience, you might notice the sound of crickets, the occasional gecko, perhaps a bird song here and there, the sound of my voice. There might be the sound of music playing nearby, or perhaps a television. Not focusing on any one sound in particular, but noticing the entire field of sounds. Hearing all of the sounds all at the same time. And in addition to any sounds, paying close attention to the quality of still silence within the sense of hearing. When we listen to the silent space in this way, we might notice how this stillness, this silence, seems to surround the present moment. And so we'll rest right there, maintaining open, spacious awareness on the sensations of the breath, the body, silence and sound, and just rest, breathing in and breathing out. And now, while resting in this present moment awareness, silence and sound, body and breath, allow a visualization to arise in your mind's eye. In this visualization, clearly seeing or imagining 3 people in front of you: a loved one, a stranger, and a perceived enemy. And allowing this visualization to become as clear as possible in your mind's eye. You might notice the type of clothing these people might be wearing. You might notice the expressions on their face. And now, turning our awareness to the person we like. And really recalling the qualities in this person that we really like, the endearing qualities, what attracts us to this person. And systematically changing those factors, the factors that we find endearing, the factors that attract us to this person, changing them one by one so that eventually we feel completely neutral towards this loved one. And if you consider this person to be extraordinarily generous or kind, you can visualize them doing neutral activities, not caring or being concerned for much at all. And now we'll turn our attention and awareness to the person we dislike. And seeing this person as clearly as we can in our mind's eye, and recalling all of the factors and qualities in this person we do not like. And one by one, changing the factors, the qualities of this person, from those that we dislike to neutral factors, neutral qualities, so that we can hold the image of this perceived enemy and feel completely and utterly neutral towards this person. And now in your mind's eye, holding the image of these three people in front of you, while at the same time holding the experience of indifference. Allow yourself to be completely immersed in the experience of indifference, bathing in the quality of indifference, while at the same time seeing very clearly in your mind's eye a loved one, a perceived enemy, and a stranger. And again, holding the images of the loved one, the perceived enemy, and the stranger. And noticing this quality of indifference. What does this indifference feel like? Don't try to answer this question or any question with words, but allow the question to direct your awareness into the experience of indifference itself. Where does this quality of indifference arise? Is it in my body, my mind? Is it in my heart? Is it in all three? Is it in none of the above? Does this experience of indifference have a shape to it? Can you look at it from different angles physically? Can you see the bottom, the top, the sides of indifference? Remember to hold the image of the loved one, the perceived enemy, and the stranger at the same time. holding the image of the stranger, the feeling of indifference, the loved one and the perceived enemy at the same time. And when sitting in this indifference, is there a tension in the body, a particular feeling in the mind or heart? What does that feel like? You don't need to answer these questions, but allow the questions to guide your awareness. Moving right into the state of indifference, holding the neutral person, the loved one, and the perceived enemy. And breathing in and breathing out, allowing any visualizations left in the mind's eye to dissolve. Bringing attention and awareness back to the sounds of the present moment. Noticing the silent space which permeates the present moment. Bringing attention to the sensations of feet against the floor, clothing against the legs, the weight of the body against the cushion, sensations of clothing against the back. You might also notice the sensations of hands resting against the body or touching each other, the arms resting against the body, sensations of clothing against the shoulders, you might also notice any sensations arising from the back of the neck and the sides of the neck, the sensations arising from the back of the head and the sides of the head. Noticing any sensations arising from the cheeks of the face, the lips and the nose, the eyes and the forehead. Noticing any sensations arising from the top of the head. And while resting there in the silence and sound, sensations arising throughout the body, bringing attention to the breath as it enters the nose and leaves the nose. Noticing the breath as it touches the back of the throat. The rib cage expanding and contracting with each breath. The rising and falling of the abdomen. You might also notice the back moving out as you breathe in as you breathe out. And the shoulders rising and falling with each breath. And so we'll rest right there, maintaining open, spacious awareness on the silence and sound, body and breath, and just rest. Breathing in and breathing